Hey everybody, so today I wanted to do a day in the life of a full-time working mother and wife. At this time, I am driving Rex to daycare, and after I drop him off, I will head to work. We wake up at 5:45 in the morning, or I do. My husband gets up a little bit earlier than that. Rex wakes up shortly after I do, after I get dressed, and off we go. So I hope you're enjoying this video. Please comment down below. Please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Maybe. Yeah, I know. So once I drop Rex off at daycare, I then head into work. I work from 8 until about 11:30. I'll take my lunch break for about an hour, and then I go back to work until 5 o'clock. I always try to take a couple of minutes during work to write down a to-do list for what I'm going to get done at home as far as housework on my lunch break. Hey guys, so I just got home on my lunch break, which means I have a little less than an hour to get as much cleaning done as possible. Also to eat my lunch. Also, I forgot for a second what I'm supposed to be doing, so I'm glad I'm talking to you guys. I need to go get the crock pot out because I am preparing a crock pot meal for dinner, and I do not use the crock pot that often, but you can tell by my lack of knowledge on where it is. Found it. Okay, so it's called baked Ziti, or we use penne. And it is one of my favorite meals that I can cook. So I'm going to be showing you guys that real quick. And then I'll get to cleaning. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. So the first thing I do is take a pound of hamburger meat and brown it on the stove. Now you guys are going to see a lack of knife skills. I don't know how to chop up an onion, and I struggle so bad with this, but I wanted to share it with you guys. So I saw a chop option on my blender, so I decided to put the onion in there and see if I could chop it. And I guess I don't know how to use my blender. I really never use this stuff, guys. I struggled a lot, so I decided to take it all out and just chop it with a knife the best I could. Then I added the onion into the skillet with the hamburger meat to cook down. So while this is cooking, I am getting all of my seasoning ready. I have parsley, garlic, pepper, salt, and just mixing it together and getting it ready to go in. Then the easy part of dumping it in the crock pot with a jar of pasta sauce, 2 cans of diced tomatoes. Okay, so I have everything in the crock pot, and it is going on high for about 3 hours, or you can do low for 6 hours. After that, you'll want to crank it up to high for about 15-30 minutes after you put the pasta in, and then cover it with like a cup of mozzarella, and it is the best. So right now I'm feeding the dogs, and it took me about 30 minutes to get everything together for the crock pot. It will probably take more experienced cooks. Sorry, their crates are really loud. Less time because you guys probably know how to cut up an onion. So Now I'm going to try to wash up some dishes and empty the dishwasher while the dogs are eating. So on this particular day, my husband was working half a day at home, so he came home during my lunch break, and he will go and change clothes and then fix his lunch. So he'll pop up in the video from time to time. And right now I am feeding the dogs and taking them outside. So it was Gideon that you saw first run into the kitchen, and then I had to get them water and take it outside for them. We have 2 dogs. And that's the main reason why I wanted to start coming home on my lunch break, was to feed them and take them out. Hey, I am headed back to work, and I tell you, some days an hour long seems shorter than others. So if you guys have any good tips, tricks on cutting onions, help me out. Is there I'm betting there's some kind of kitchen device that I can get that would make it just a lot easier. I know back whenever I was younger, we had that little chop where you'd push it down and it would cut up the onions. If that is the best thing, I definitely need to go get that, because this is the second onion I've cut in a week and I am horrible at it. And I tried to use my blender to chop it up. I haven't used that blender in years, and it shows, because I'm not sure if I used it right, but it was not working. So headed back to work. I'm going to work now from 12:30 until 5 o'clock. Hey guys, so I'm heading home. It is 5 o'clock, and as you can see, it is pitch black in Kentucky. It's also about 45 degrees and it is freezing. So every day when I get off of work, I drive home and pick up my husband James, and then we will head to daycare together and pick up Rex. And then today we are actually going to go do a Polar Express experience. So after we pick up Rex, we're gonna head home for just a couple of minutes, maybe try to give him a quick dinner, and then we're gonna head, sorry, I gotta pull out in front of 4 or 5 lanes. And then we're gonna head over to the Polar Express. There is a local train depot that gives away free tickets every year, but we actually joined their membership so that we got early access to those tickets. So we are going, and they include someone there singing Christmas songs. There's hot cocoa and cookies, and you all get on board this train, and they will have someone there to read the Polar Express story. And then the kids, and all the kids are in the pajamas, and then the kids get to meet Santa. I don't think we've told Rex that Santa is going to be there. I think it's going to be a surprise. So pretty excited about that. And then if you guys are familiar with the Polar Express story or the movie, all of the kids get a bell from Santa, and then they will ring it to see if they can hear it ring. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go find that movie, because it is the best movie ever. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies. James was working from home. I asked him to help with the food a little bit. All he had to do was, after 3 hours on high, he just needed to add the penne in and let it cook for 15 to 30 minutes until it was done. And then he just put it on keep warm until we get home. And then we will add a cup of mozzarella, shredded mozzarella, add that on top and let it melt for 2 or 3 minutes. It is one of my favorite meals that I can cook. It's one of those meals that is wonderful when it is left over and then heated up in the microwave. So I really hope that you guys try it and you like it. And please, if you do, comment down below and let me know how it went. And yeah. And here's the finished meal. I'm telling you, this is awesome. You gotta, hey, look, you gotta be sure to take turns, okay?
Okay, I know.
Getting on. You got your ticket, buddy?
Yeah.
All right.
Pointing to me, said, "Oh, let's have this fellow here." He jumped into his sleigh. The conductor handed. I knew that I could have any gift I can imagine, but the thing that I wanted most for Christmas.
Yeah, the kitchen. Because if they're staying overnight, they gotta have dinner or something.
Oh my goodness.
I go potty.
No, we can't go potty on this. So you're going to see a clip of Rex with Santa, and that is going to be all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah!
How are you this evening? You're doing good. What do you want for Christmas this year?
A gun.
A gun? Do you know what kind of gun you want?
A bigger one.